You know you need more time in your solopreneur business. You are overworked and you are so ready for a change. But whenever you try the supposed be-all, end-all time management techniques, whether that's the Pomodoro technique, or time blocking, or creating habits, or giving yourself deadlines, it never seems to stick. You're frustrated that it's not working for you, and you're starting to feel kind of embarrassed by it. Because you are great at the work that you do as a solopreneur, so why is time management such a struggle? As a productivity strategist and success coach for solopreneurs, I work with solopreneurs who are in your exact situation. You are not alone in this. And the truth is, your time management difficulties are not your fault. The traps that you are falling into with your time management are a direct result of widespread myths and mistakes in the online business world. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 mistakes that you're making, the common beliefs that are associated with each of those mistakes, plus what you can do to solve each of these problems. Let's dispel these myths and fix these mistakes so that you stop making them, and so that you can finally improve your time management skills once and for all. Mistake number 1, forcing yourself to use a fancy software for task management when you don't actually use 90% of the features. You forget to use it, and you don't even really enjoy using it. The common belief associated with this mistake is that professionals use fancy software. So you believe that in order to be professional in your business, you must use all of these different software tools that you are seeing other business owners use. You believe that the secret to up-leveling your business, to taking it to a whole other level when you're already very successful, that the secret is to use the fancy softwares that you see out there. Another similar belief to this is the concept of, I need to use such and such a time management technique because it is the be-all, end-all. I see other people using it, therefore it must be the one thing that always works. Here's why this is incorrect. It does not take your unique brain into account. You always need to think about what your personality wants, what your brain needs, what your learning style requires in order to choose the best systems and processes for you. Just because something worked great for someone else or a whole bunch of other business owners are using a particular software does not mean that it is the exact best platform for you to use. Similarly, just because a lot of people are doing a particular thing, are using a particular time management tactic, or are using a particular fancy software, that doesn't mean that it is the best option. They might just be following the herd and doing it because they're seeing other people doing it. The fix here is to choose systems, softwares, techniques that work for your brain, personality, and learning style, even if they appear to be very simple. For example, I have been in business for well over 12 years at this point as a solopreneur. I am very successful in my business, and I still love using color-coded sticky notes. I love using simple spreadsheets, simple Google Docs, and I find that they work incredibly well for my brain, my learning style, my personality. And it's important to recognize here that simple does not mean that it's really basic or anything like that. So we'd never want to overcomplicate things. We don't need to have a bunch of complex working pieces in our businesses. That's unnecessary, but we also don't need it to be super, super basic. So there is a lot of beauty to simplicity in your business systems and processes and different techniques that you are using. I have full strategies and full processes and ways of doing things so that things like my color-coded sticky notes or my spreadsheets or my Google Docs work incredibly well for my business. There is a strategy behind all of it. So it's not just about dumping all of your thoughts onto paper or into a really long Google Doc. That's not what it is about at all. It is very much about creating things based in strategy that are rooted in personality-based productivity. If you like the sounds of this, give this video the thumbs up. Mistake number 2, trying to do everything all at once so that you can get it out of the way and free up time later on. The common belief associated with this mistake is the more that I hustle now, the more time that I will get for myself in the future. Here's why this is incorrect. Hustling now does not solve the root issue. It's simply a band-aid solution to cross a few items off your task list right now. And in that case, what is going to happen the next time that your task list gets unwieldy? Which, let's be honest, is probably going to be a week from now. Plus, if you are hustling now to try to get everything done so you can free up time, well, you probably aren't going to be able to actually enjoy the time that you free up because you will just have worked yourself even that much more, and you'll be so exhausted that you'll end up either burning yourself out or you'll just need a 3-day nap by the end of it. The fix here is to prioritize your tasks based on your longer-term goals. And if you're multi-passionate, this also involves making sure that you are connecting the dots between all of your different multi-passionate ideas and projects that you are working on. All of them should fit together. I myself am very multi-passionate. Many of my solopreneur clients are as well. And even if a whole bunch of different things in your business feel like they are completely disjointed and disconnected, don't worry, you can actually fit them all together. You are always the common denominator, and there are always going to be really wonderful, beautiful connective threads to discover. It's very important here when you are fixing this mistake that you are making use of the business plan that you have created and that you are making use of your strategic action plans. We never want to build out these really lovely plans and then have them just gather dust in a drawer, or just completely forget about them, or just sit on them and not take action on them. So it's very important that when you are creating your business plans and identifying your longer term goals, that you are then able to connect everything back that you are doing on a day-to-day basis to those types of things. And when you do this, you're probably going to realize that you don't need to be doing half the things that you currently are. You really don't need to hustle harder in order to make more progress on your goals. You just need to be a lot more strategic. Mistake number 3, focusing too much on the day-to-day tasks and not enough on big picture thinking. So as you can see, this completely connects back to mistake number 2. This one is very, very common for very detail-oriented people and for perfectionists. So if you are very detail-oriented or if you identify as a perfectionist, then this is probably a mistake that you are making. The common belief associated with this mistake is this whole thought of, this thing is really urgent, I need to do it now, and taking time to step back from my business to look at my big picture things, that's just going to slow me down. I can't do that. I don't have time to do that. Here is why this is incorrect. When you are focused too much on those in-the-moment tasks, you are not taking that time to assess whether you're even on the right track. You're more likely to make mistakes in your work, and you could even be going in a direction that is the wrong fit for you without even realizing this. I see this happen so many times with my solopreneur clients when they first come to me, that they have been going down a whole path that they did not even intend. They don't even realize that they are on this particular path. So we always need to get them off of that and onto the actual right track of where they even want to be going. The fix here is to prioritize your big picture thinking and planning, and very, very importantly, to align your solopreneur business with your personal life. This involves things like thinking about your personal values, your current lifestyle wants and needs. Needs is very important because based on where you currently at in this season of life, your needs will look very different from someone else's. This also looks like your personal lifestyle goals. What do you want from the future of your life? And then building your solopreneur business around that to accommodate for where you're at currently and where you envision going in the future. This fix also involves doing a lot of business audits, very strategic and intentional business audits for yourself, so that you can check in, review where you have been going, what mistakes you've been making along the way, so that you can course correct and pivot pretty much immediately. Oftentimes, the big picture planning and these pauses to do business audits are one of the first things to go when business gets really busy and when we are really overworked. But again, it can be a huge, huge problem because if you are not paying attention to those bigger picture items and connecting it back to your day-to-day tasks, then you're going to get off on the wrong path completely. You're going to start making a lot of mistakes in your business. And what's actually going to happen is that it's going to slow you down even further. So you think that by doing all of these day-to-day tasks right now, you think that it's going to help you to make more progress faster because you'll be checking things off of a task list. But what you're not thinking about is the fact that some of these tasks do not need to be on your list, and that by looking at the bigger picture, by pausing, taking that step back, looking at it from a bird's eye perspective, you're going to be able to have a lot more clarity and focus on exactly what you need to work on and what is actually urgent versus what has the illusion of urgency. So now that you know the 3 mistakes that you're making and why your current time management strategies are not working for you, you are ready to make serious progress with taking back your time. That's where Productivity Powerhouse comes in. It is my signature e-course for busy, overworked solopreneurs to be able to save 10 hours a week while giving you back your energy. You save 10 hours every single week from now into the future, and you get back your energy so that you never have to worry about burnout or overtaxing yourself or overexhausting yourself ever again. It is perfect for high achievers, for perfectionists, for overworked and busy solopreneurs, for freelancers across any industry, and for multipassionate creatives who really want your business to support your lifestyle. You'll get everything that you need to restructure your business, blending the mindset with the strategy so that you get so much more done in your business. And that includes everything from your business plans, business audits, time management strategies, energy management, how to make the best use of your personality for productivity so that you are really making these amazing strategies and systems in your business that are customized fully to your brain, lifestyle, and personality. All of these beautiful things are included in Productivity Powerhouse. Visit saganmorrow.com/powerhouse for full details and to join today so that you can save 10 hours this week right now. You deserve to get back your time and energy. You deserve a business that fully supports your personal life wants and needs, your values and goals. And you deserve to make serious progress on your solopreneur ambitions while providing even better work to your clients, even if they are already over the moon delighted with your work. You've got this. Productivity Powerhouse is your next level up. Link is in the show notes, and I will see you on the inside.